Hello, hello, it is the Trading Captain. I'm currently setting up $22.93. Now, I only took 6 trades today, not that many. I had a nice $36 base hit, a couple smaller losses, and some break-even scalp trades. But ultimately today, my biggest concern was managing my exposure, managing my sizing. As you can see here, I had some trades where I took greatly reduced size, and this was me trying to adapt to not only the price, but also the volatility. I was really trying to avoid what happened yesterday. So as far as stocks to watch, I first looked over the 2 main moves from yesterday. We had GLTO. This one is holding pretty nicely. It's up around 50%, 60% of the initial move, which is very nice. And as for move stock itself, about 50% up, also holding very well. This was really giving me optimism going into today that we would see continuation of this kind of theme. However, unfortunately, the market was a lot colder, at least pre-market, and we didn't see things right away. So I was being patient for the most part. And as for stocks we had in play, I had ZENA. I was watching this one. This looked like it was consolidating pretty well. Let me switch to the 1 minute here. This looked like it was consolidating well, and I tried trading it in this range, looking for a curl, but it didn't really end up happening. I got a small profit on it, but I didn't really see that extension I was looking for. VCIG, I didn't end up touching this one. This one has given me issues in the past, and I didn't really like the way it was setting up here. I did identify that it looked like there was hard selling pressure around the 282 level, and seeing how price completely rejected off of this level, it looks like there was indeed a seller there. I saw ALUR. I didn't touch this one though. It just basically rolled over immediately. And I traded Turb, and this was the one where I got my decent winner. So I ended up buying in on this pullback and averaging in when I saw it was holding around here. And I was really looking for a squeeze to return to high, but as you can see, it really hesitated to break this 350 level. It hesitated for 5, 6, 7 minutes. And after waiting a couple minutes, I was afraid this would continue and just roll over. So I took half off the table here, kept the other half because we were seeing these buyers coming in. And then whenever we saw this final squeeze through, I ended up selling into this move up, making the $36. So really nice trade on this one. And lastly, we have QNRX. This was one I tried trading on this pullback here. However, I was seeing it struggle to hold above this 1230 level. I gave it some time, but I was really afraid this wasn't going to hold, so I ended up bailing on it for a small loss, a little over $1 loss, so nothing too crazy. And yeah, this looks like it has held up pretty well for the most part. So it seems this theme of small cap stocks, specifically those around $1 million or under float, are performing really well. So this could be a theme to keep watching going forward. I'm happy with how I did today. I feel like I really managed to size correctly. Even though this was a loser, it was a very, very small loser because I was taking very little exposure to these larger volatility swings. So going forward for tomorrow, same rules apply. I'm going to somewhat alleviate the restriction on share size I have, but I'm going to keep it mostly hunkered down for at least the next few days to make sure I'm really on the right pacing. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up the recap. If you liked what you saw, please do leave a like. I live stream every day if you're interested from 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. EST. With that said, I will be back tomorrow morning. Take care.